All right, well, welcome. I've got Joey here, our gunsmith. We're going to talk about a few of the fun toys we have in our store. You know, it's surprising. We still have a lot of people that come in and they say, I didn't realize you had firearms in your store. So we're going to introduce a few that we have. And without further ado, I will turn the time over to Joey.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for listening in and joining in on this live. So we have a huge selection of pistols, good selection of long rifles, but I kind of wanted to go over a few of our hot ticket items, so to speak. So the first up I'm going to do is the Hellcat Pro. So this, if you take the Hellcat grip, the original one ended about right there. So to run a 15 round mag, you had to do a pinky extension. So this takes the complete need for the pinky extension. Now, just to make sure everybody knows, these are all cleared. I've cleared them multiple times before I put them down. But the cool thing about the Hellcat, and if you look, you've got the U rear sight and then the night sight front sight. So for old people like me chasing those 3 dots, this U makes a complete world of difference. This is also cut for a RDO, red dot optic. It is a very crisp trigger, and I'll see if I can get y'all to hear that. And the reset on that is very quick for that second shot follow-up. Again, it is a very comfortable pistol for my big man, meaty hands. It fits the hand very well. And that is the Hellcat Pro.
Very good. So well, I guess go ahead and show a couple more. I'll have some questions as we go along.
No worries. So next up, I'm going to do the Smith & Wesson. This is their new CSX. I really fell in love with this pistol. Again, it is, what is it? It's 10+1. They've all been cleared by me. But what I do like about the CSX is the hammer. It just gives that old school 1911 feel. It does have a ambidextrous thumb safety on it also. Again, that trigger pull is extremely, extremely nice. I'm going to let y'all hear that. Reset on that is very quick too. Let's see if I can get mine. That was a reset. So the CSX is one new from Smith & Wesson. The palm swell really fits in my hand pretty nice. And as I said, I'm old school, so I love that hammer. It feels real good. It does have the larger 3-dot system, which isn't too bad. They do, I have heard, I haven't seen any yet, but I have heard that they do make aftermarket night sights for this. It's a great little micro 9 little pocket pistol. So that's the CSX.
We just got those in, right?
Yes, we've had these in for, I think, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
So the other micro 9 I've got is the this is a 365 SIG 10 round mag. Now the cool thing about this one that is really nice is it's called the SAS. So everything is smooth. As you see on top of the slide, there's no sights. Now the cool thing about that, I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah, you can almost see it.
Can you
come this way? Just a little too much. No, go down. There you go.
All right. So as you see, there's no sights on that rear. but if you look down, it gives you a little halo.
Yeah, you can kind of see a green dot in there.
Yeah, kind of gives you a halo with the green dot. Now, the cool thing about these is this is what they call the Anti-Snag model. This is made for deep concealment, belly bands, stuff like that. The one thing that a lot of people have said on belly bands is that front sight, when you go to pull, it'll snag. So SIG has taken that away, and now you have just a flat rail on top, so you don't have to worry about it snagging on anything.
Now, I've seen a lot of people, or heard a lot of people come in and talk about that and say, oh, I don't think I like that sight. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, but as soon as they look down through that, they say, I mean, it's almost to a T.
Yeah,
hey, I kind of like that. That's pretty nice. And that's probably one of my favorite guns just because of that sight. I really like that sight.
Yeah, that sight is actually pretty cool. So, but that is the 365, and they call this the SAS model, which is the anti-snag model. Okay, so next up, I've got a Smith & Wesson Performance Center. This is the Shield 2.0. Now, the cool thing about this one is it's just really nice. It's really set up. So, fiber optic rear and front sight. This is ported slide, ported barrel. So, for anybody that doesn't know what a ported slide and barrel does, it kind of helps negate the muzzle flip. Which, so when you shoot, you see it in the movies, which is all over exaggerated, but you see that muzzle flip, and that's the pressure and the gas coming out, and that's pushing the gun up. Now, when you get ported slide and ported barrel, it kind of takes that away, because what happens is some of the gas comes up this way. So as it's coming up, that gas is kind of pushing it down also, so you don't have as much of that muzzle flip. Now, this one is really nice. It comes with the a little bit better trigger than the just Shield version. It's kind of a flat trigger, but it's got a curve on the bottom, so it actually feels really nice. Again, that nice crisp sound. And then again, the reset, mess that one up. So the reset on that is actually pretty quick too. If you can see that, I mean, it's literally right there, and then you've got it again. I've always liked the Shields. I have a Shield that is my church gun, just because it's easier to conceal, it's smaller. I usually carry a full-size Canic. Now, this is the last one. I just got this one in today. This is a Czp07 Suppressor sights.
So used, right?
Yes. We just had a guy come in and bring this in. So this is a used gun. But all my used guns, I am the gunsmith, so I take them apart, clean them, put them back together, make sure everything's in working order before it goes out on the floor. Now, this P07 is, as I said, it's got the suppressor height sights. It is completely threaded, ready to go for all you guys that like using hush cans. And then, this goes back to my love of hammers. So, this is the trigger. Let's hear if y'all can hear it. And then, again, the reset on that is very quick. Now, this one, a lot of people don't realize, has the Decocker on it. So, you can have a round in the chamber, and instead of having the hammer all the way back, you just press this down, and that decocks the hammer. Now, this is a double action, single action pistol too. So I can sit there and, without having to pull the hammer back, I can sit there and pull the trigger, or I can pull the hammer back and pull the trigger. So this is probably one of CZ's, my favorite one, except for the Shadow systems, but my wife says we can't afford that one. So this is just 5 guns that I picked out today. we have a great selection of pistols. We have a great selection of
Get some of them down here.
Rifles. We just got in a Springfield M1A Scout rifle. That one has the walnut stock, chambered in 308.
You can kind of see it back there.
Here, I'll bring it to the front. This one I really, really love. It just takes you back. It's a walnut stock, chambered in 308. It's ready for, it's got a Picatinny rail so you can put a scope on it. It's amazing. It feels great. It's a great gun. But yeah, we just got this one in yesterday. If you're paying attention, that is a SCAR 20S. That one's set up with the Leopold scope and rings. I've got an AK, I've got some AR-15s, I've got some...
Is that a carbon fiber proof over there?
It actually is. I've got it in 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. So this is their MTM stock, I think it is. It is super, super light. I mean, lugging this out in the woods, I'd have no issues with. It is a jewel bolt. It is very smooth, very easy. It is threaded, so it's ready for your hush can. But the nice thing about it is the trigger. Let's see. And I want to say, let me see if I've got it. Yeah, I've got it back here. My handy dandy trigger pull scale. So this trigger right here, let's see if I can get it in there, is right at, I would say, 2.5 pounds. Yep, 2.5 pounds. It is crisp, it feels good, and as I said, it is super, super light. And I have this in 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. Also, if y'all don't know, we are starting to carry parts. I carry AR parts, uppers, lowers. I have triggers,
Parts here.
lower parts kits, buffer tubes, buffer springs, buffers, sling plates. Pretty much, if you need a part to build a AR, stop by and let's see what we can get for you. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have too much else to say except for stop by. Let us see what we can do for you. I am usually here on Fridays and Saturdays. So if you need something gunsmith done, or you need to just ask a question, you can always just call the store. They can get me on the phone, give me your number, I'll give you a call, and I'll help you with whatever I can. That's our job. You know, I want to be able to make sure our customers are taken care of the best way we can. And if I have to call you on my personal cell phone while I'm out doing my adult job, I will do that. And I will take care of you. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great evening.
All right, have a good night. See ya.